I'm sure most of you have seen this poster before, and while this isn't exactly the main poster that we are going to be focusing on today, I do want to give a brief background on it first. This poster was released as a promo for the then upcoming 2002 Spider-Man film. It ran into some copyright trouble over its use of the Chrysler Building. However, before that was resolved, the 9/11 terror attacks that changed the United States forever caused the poster to be recalled due to the Twin Towers that were reflected in Spider-Man's lens. Similarly, the first Spider-Man teaser trailer to be shown in theaters was also recalled because it featured the Twin Towers. The poster in question is very valuable, as it will cost you a couple $100s to obtain a real one. Although this poster is pretty eerie, like mentioned earlier, we are going to be talking about a slightly different one. One day, while browsing through r/Raimi memes, a subreddit dedicated to memes and whatnot about the Raimi trilogy, I came across this post. I found this poster at a local thrift store. Does anyone know how this came to be? Attached is a framed, zoomed-in version of the original poster, but with a destroyed, burning Twin Towers in Spidey's lens. When I saw this, I was immediately interested. To me, this poster was pretty off-putting and kinda creepy. It's the implication, the thought of Spider-Man just watching this real-world tragedy unfold. The comments, although not many, were a mixture of confusion and surprise. Nobody knew anything about it, but I wanted to look deeper into this and see if I could find an answer to OP's question. Now, obviously, it's a photoshopped image, but what's interesting to me is that it ended up framed and in a thrift store, available for purchase. I started by first reverse image searching, using multiple different engines. It took a while, but I eventually started seeing some results. The first result I saw was actually another Reddit thread. Posted to r/funny, this post with over 1,000 upvotes has an alternate photo of this image. I went through some of the comments and it wasn't anything but a bunch of people joking around. However, an Imgur link was attached to this post, which led to this. Gives us a much closer look. Now, I don't know if OP actually found this at a store or is just joking around, but I actually think he may have found it considering the image looks like someone holding it at a store. While this result was nice to find, it wasn't enough. The next result I came across, however, was really interesting. Apparently, you can buy this right now. On Mercado Libre, an Argentinian online shopping platform, this poster is listed for $1,549. This page doesn't reveal much, except the height of the poster, which is apparently 55 centimeters by 86 centimeters. I tried to get in contact with the seller to ask where they got it from, but the website makes you go through really stupid stuff in order to sign up, including uploading your passport and allowing webcam access. But a question that arises from this page is whether or not it's the same poster from the Imgur link. It's most likely not the same from the Reddit link, because why would they take it out of the frame? But if they are indeed different, then that means multiple were made, which makes this whole thing more interesting. And now time for the breakthrough. One of the results I got was from Publi Metro, which from my understanding is a Chilean free newspaper. In one of their articles published in 2020, titled "What Happened in Mexico on September 11, 2001, the infamous image can be seen with the caption, "One of the best-selling posters was this one." It showed Spider-Man, whose film came out months later, seeing the moment that marked the world. This was a bit confusing, of course, because this was not at all officially licensed, so how was it best-selling? I decided to contact the author of this article for more info. Amazingly, he got back to me very quickly and said he got this image from a website which he linked me. The website he gave me was titled Quartoscuro, which labels itself as an agency of photography and editing. And behold, there it is, available for digital purchase to use in articles and stuff. Going to the description reveals when and where this page was created. November 9th, 2002, in Mexico City. The same year as Spider-Man's release. Had no idea that this image was that old. The description also gives us our best explanation as to why this image exists. It reads, "One day before the anniversary of the terrorist attacks on the Twin Towers in New York, our country has increased the fever to buy a photo or souvenir of the Twin Towers." So apparently, after the attacks, some people in Mexico were fascinated by it and wanted merchandise relating to the towers. And I guess someone in Mexico made this poster and sold it in their little store, as well as other things like Osama bin Laden shirts. I had no idea that this was tied into some sort of craze that was happening in Mexico after 9/11. After I found this information out, I contacted the Cuarto Oscuro website, and who I think is the supposed author of the photos, a man named Herman Romero. I don't think this man made the poster, but instead photographed it inside a market in Mexico City, like he did with the Osama shirt. Sadly, I haven't gotten a reply from the website or the photographer, but if I do, I will be sure to update it in the comments. But nonetheless, I think we have our answer after a lot of searching. I will leave links to the results I initially found, and a big shout out to that guy who wrote the article on Publi Metro, because without him, I don't think I would have reached the conclusion. But with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you found this as interesting as I did, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.